Okay, well, today I'm going to start a little mini-series for my channel. Every week, I'm going to pick a topic about a problem in my life, and I'm just going to rant my ass off about it. So talk about all the good things and the bad things, and a bit of a mess here. So I'm going to start off the topics with cheating, as in you're in love with somebody and then that person decides to do something with another person in a romantic sort of way. So, um, so basically just relationship cheating on another person. I'm just gonna start off with saying I have had recent personal experience with this, the very first time, and I've been talking about it with my friends lately, and it's crappy. It's the worst thing to happen in a relationship, besides a breakup, which basically it will lead to a breakup. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It'll happen. Um, I'll just tell my story. I'm not gonna put any details into it. I was dating a girl. She kissed another guy, and I have a weird sort of mind that I can't stop thinking of things, and it won't ever go away. So it took about a month before I finally broke up with her. This was the beginning of this week. I finally broke up with her, and it happened last month. But yeah, I mean, it feels good to finally not be in that relationship because that was not a fun thing to have. I mean, I loved her. I really did. She was one of my most favorite girlfriends I've ever had. And I don't know. It was just hard to do anything knowing she had kissed another guy and she had feelings for him, and it's just one of those difficult things to understand. So my take on it is you can give them another chance, but if you give them a chance, they're gonna think they can do it again. And well, not all of them do, but I mean, if you're gonna give them a chance, at least completely forget about it. Don't bring it back up. Don't even make sure they won't. Make sure they don't, because if they bring it up, then it's them bringing up something that makes you mad, and it's just not okay. Well, I understand that it's a difficult thing to go through, and that it's one of those parts of life that will happen. It happens every once in a while. You're just gonna have to get over it. Don't take it out on the person that was a part of it, because the other person who was a part of it, that isn't the one you're dating, has nothing to do with it. It was all the person you were dating, unless, of course, the other person decided to kiss them. Then you beat the other person's ass, because nobody touches the person you love, because that's not okay. Yeah. The way I see it is, if it happens, try to see if they're gonna not do it again. Like, don't ask them, but see if you can tell that they're going to. But typically when people do it, it's because they don't really like you as much, or you're not doing as much as you could be in that relationship. So, I mean, this is one of those hard things to talk about. The part where it comes to how is your life with them, going from the simple things like little dates every once in a while, seeing each other, to marriage and everything on after that. If anybody cheats on you, it's one of those things you look back to a lot and you just can't get over it. So I'm blabbling on, just changing my topic every time. I'm sorry, I'm a very everywhere kind of person. But what I'm trying to say is, people go through phases of life where they'll think something's bad, but they'll do it anyway, and cheating can be one of those things. And even if they freak out that they cheated on you and they like explode crying and they run off and stuff, like they're so sorry and stuff, I mean, you need to do some serious thinking, because it's a very difficult topic to think about. And I know my relationship was hard. I immediately forgave her, and I have immediately I regretted it ever since. Um, I mean, you can still love them, but there are points when you just have to give up, even if they're like the one for you. And if you're in high school, those relationships typically never last. So if they're cheating on you and you're just getting ready for it, maybe you can try it out and figure out, okay, maybe I can give them a chance. But if you've been through this before and you're just tired of it, just end it. If they cheated on you, they cheated on you. You didn't do anything wrong, they did. Um, I guess the big piece I'm trying to portray is not everybody is really who they seem. They can hide a lot, and they will do things when you're not looking. They'll do things when you can't tell, and especially in relationships, sometimes you just don't know what your significant other is doing. So if you're dating right now and you notice there's some weird sketchy behavior, maybe you need to just sit them down and talk to them and ask them questions and ask if they're happy with the relationship, and if they aren't, maybe you just need to end it. I know that sounds hard for some of you, even though you love them, but if you really do love them, then you would be willing to give them up to let them be happy. So I think that's about all I am going to do for today. I don't have much. I tried to do a bunch of challenge videos today, and they just didn't work out because I was doing them with my brothers. They're young, and they're just not good with this kind of stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this kind of stuff, I'll be doing this a lot. I know it's everywhere, but I hope I made some sort of point here. So if you like this video, please go ahead and like it and subscribe if you would. That'd be very nice. And comment, because I love reading comments. I mean, if I get a comment, I freak out because, I mean, I'm not big yet, but it would just be really nice. So that's all I have to say.